Times have changed. And with them the current reality of children and young people, who live in a very different society compared to the beginning of this century and before. That is why their way of conceiving the world is very different from that of us and our parents. That is why we must understand that their teaching-learning process has evolved in this new reality. According to the above, modern methodologies for teaching children and young people have changed drastically. And among them highlights the importance that has taken today the playful aspect in young children, because when teaching, has to compete for their attention with an environment full of distractions, such as video games, digital media, social networks, etc. Speaking specifically of teaching Aikido and other martial arts to children, the dilemma is the same and the situation is difficult. Thus, we see instructors who boast of their 20 or 30 years of teaching experience, but which is useless today if they continue to base their didactics on obsolete paradigms. This is evidenced by the low or non-existent enrollment of children in their dojos. In this situation, there have even been instructors who boast their years of experience, but claim that the only way to teach Aikido to children is to make the parents sign a document in which they commit themselves to oblige their children to attend the practices for a minimum of 1 year, even if they do not agree. Clearly this instructor is unaware of the Charter of Human Rights and Children's Rights legislation, as well as the legal problems involved. But there are countless cases like this one in the worldwide Aikido community. It is a fact that, in order to be successful in teaching Aikido and other martial arts to children, new teaching methodologies must be taken into account and learn them. The parent is the one who brings the child to the dojo, but the permanence of this child in the practice is the responsibility of the instructor, who must use all the didactic and pedagogical resources at his disposal to maintain the enthusiasm of his students to attend his classes, since no document or promise from the parents will make the child attend if he does not want to. In this order of ideas, the ludic aspect in teaching children becomes of capital importance, and the instructor must make use of a great number of competences to achieve it. Hence, grades, technical skills in the execution of Aikido and experience in the practice and teaching of adults are no longer important, giving way to the need for training in updated didactic methods. Our young aikidokas are not interested in the technical aspect of the martial art that was developed for adults, but in the participation in a recreational activity, where the recreational aspect is preponderant, to learn in a safe, joyful and inclusive environment, full of affection that does not conflict at any time with the development of discipline, socialization and physical capacity, but where they are convinced and motivated to attend. The challenge is great, but as instructors of Aikido and other martial arts for children, we must leave behind our advanced degrees, years of experience and recognition, to humbly enter and update ourselves in modern teaching systems, according to the present time, if we want our martial arts to be accepted by children and young people. What is your opinion?
iKids Diffusion.